My dear friend, if these words are reaching your eyes or your ears at this very moment, please know in your heart that this isn't just a random chance, not a coincidence at all. There's a deep, meaningful reason why this particular message has found its way to you, right here, right now. Think of it like a gentle nudge from something truly special, something much bigger than our everyday lives. You might call it destiny, or perhaps the quiet wisdom of the universe, or even the loving guidance of your guardian angels. Whatever name feels right for you. This guiding presence, this loving force, has carefully arranged for you to be here. And the reason is simple and profound. You are truly meant to receive the message that is about to unfold, a message specifically for your heart. And right now, at this very moment, someone who holds a truly special place in your life, someone you care about deeply, is trying to connect with you. It might not be in a way you can see with your eyes or hear with your ears, not through phone calls or texts. No, this is a much quieter, deeper kind of reaching out, a kind that only your heart, with its unique sensitivity, can truly pick up on and understand. This isn't just another passing moment in your day. It feels different, doesn't it? It's more like a gentle but persistent calling, a whisper to your spirit. The person your soul feels so incredibly connected to, your soulmate, is going through a tough time. They're struggling, perhaps more than they let on. Even if they haven't spoken a single word to you about what's going on, even if they seem to be far away or have fallen completely silent, please trust that their inner self, their very soul, is asking for a little bit of help, a bit of comfort. And wonderfully, you're the one they're instinctively reaching out to. You may not fully realize it yet, or perhaps you question it, but your presence in their life, just you being there, matters far more than you could ever truly know. It's a significant and beautiful part of their journey. They're not looking for you to magically fix all their problems or to come up with all the brilliant answers. That's not what this is about. They don't need grand, sweeping gestures or complicated, big solutions that try to solve everything at once. What their heart truly needs, what their soul is quietly yearning for, is your love. Pure and simple. They need your gentle patience, your understanding heart that doesn't rush them. They need to feel, deep down, that someone out there truly sees them. Not just the version of themselves they carefully present to the outside world, the one that might seem strong or put together. No, they need you to see the real person underneath all of that. The one who might be feeling confused right now, the one who is hurting inside, and the one who is genuinely unsure how to take the next step forward. Right this very minute, they are navigating something that feels incredibly heavy on their heart and mind. If you look at them from the outside, it might appear like they're doing okay, like everything is under control. Or perhaps they've done the opposite and have completely pulled away, creating a distance. But inside, in the quiet spaces of their being, they're truly struggling. They feel a sense of being lost, like they're disconnected from themselves or the world around them. And they're very unsure of how to even begin to express what they're going through. It's possible they don't even fully understand the depth of it themselves. And in that silence, in that sometimes confusing space that might exist between you, they are hoping, maybe even without consciously realizing it, that someone just like you is strong enough, compassionate enough, to simply stand by them, to be a steady presence. They may act as if they don't want or need any help at all. They might even seem a bit cold or distant or unapproachable, but please try to see that this is often just fear talking. That's their way, learned perhaps from past experiences, of trying to protect themselves from the possibility of getting hurt again. Deep down, beneath all those layers of protection, they are longing for love. Real, genuine love. The kind of love that doesn't turn and walk away when things get a little tough or complicated. The kind of love that chooses to stay, even when it's hard, even when it's confusing. That's exactly where you come in, with your unique heart and your special connection. You might have found yourself wondering why this particular connection feels so incredibly strong, why you feel this almost magnetic pull toward them, even when things around the connection don't seem to make logical sense. It's because your soul has a deep recognition of theirs. It's like they speak a silent language only your spirits understand. And your soul intuitively knows that they need someone, right now, to simply hold space for them. This means loving them without any added pressure, without a list of expectations about how they should be or what they should do, and without needing anything specific in return for your care. That's the very essence of unconditional love, and that, more than anything, is what they truly need from you at this time. They're not truly rejecting you when they seem to pull back. They're not pushing you away because they genuinely don't care about you. Far from it. They're pushing you away because deep inside they're scared. They're scared of their own powerful feelings. They might be scared of things from their past that still linger. They're scared of letting someone, even you, see the parts of themselves they've tried so hard to hide for such a long time. But even in the midst of all that fear, please remember they're still connected to you. They're still holding on in their own quiet, sometimes imperceptible way. You may feel quite confused by all of this. You may find yourself wondering if your love, your care, is actually making any kind of difference. You might even feel a pang of hurt, wondering why they're not opening up to you, why they're not sharing what's in their heart. These are all completely valid and understandable feelings. But here's what the angels, those gentle guides, really want you to know. Your love is indeed working. It's making a difference. It may not be visible to your eyes right now. It may not be obvious in their outward behavior. But your energy, your sheer presence in their life, your unspoken care for them, all of it is helping them more than you can possibly know. This isn't about you needing to save them like a hero in a story. It's not about you having to carry the weight of their pain or come up with all the solutions to their problems. That's too heavy a burden for anyone. Instead, it's about you being a steady, gentle light in what might feel like their darkness. It's about showing them, through your consistent actions and your patient heart, that love doesn't always have to be scary or demanding. That love can actually be soft, incredibly patient, and feel wonderfully safe. You're not here on this earth to heal them entirely on your own. You're here to walk beside them, offering your quiet support, while they find their own path to healing in their own time. They may not be able to put into words what it is they truly need. They may not even know how to ask for help or support. But if you learn to listen with your heart, truly listen beyond the surface, you'll start to feel it. You'll notice it in the subtle ways they might pull away but still somehow linger close by. You'll sense it in the way they stay quiet and reserved but still manage to keep you within their orbit, somehow close. Their soul is definitely speaking to you, communicating in its own unique language, even if their spoken words aren't saying much at all. And your soul, in its wisdom, understands exactly what they're trying to convey. You might be feeling tired from all this. You might have asked yourself more than once if this whole situation, this connection, is truly worth all the emotional energy. You may have questioned if they'll ever really change, or if they'll ever be ready to love you back in the way you deeply hope for and deserve. Those are very real and valid feelings to have. Please know that it's okay to feel them. This journey you're on isn't always an easy one. It can be quite demanding. But the angels, your spiritual cheerleaders, want you to know something incredibly important. Your love is not, and never will be, wasted. Every single bit of love, every ounce of kindness you give, is helping them to grow, to heal, even if it's happening so slowly that you can barely see it. Sometimes, love looks a lot like waiting patiently. Sometimes, love looks like giving someone the space they need to breathe and figure things out, while still staying close to them in spirit, holding them in your thoughts. Sometimes, love means standing strong and steady, like an anchor when someone else feels like they're falling apart. And that kind of love takes incredible courage. It takes a very big heart. But you, dear one, you have what it takes. That's precisely why this message found its way to you. Your soulmate may be healing in ways that are completely hidden from your view, deep beneath the surface. Healing doesn't always happen in neat, straight lines that are easy to follow. More often, it's messy. It can be quite painful, and it most certainly takes time, often more time than we expect. But your love, simply by existing, by being present in their world, is giving them something real and tangible to hold on to like a guiding star. You're gently helping them remember who they truly are, beneath any pain or confusion. You're helping them to believe, maybe for the first time in a long while, that a love like yours, patient, kind, and understanding, is actually real and possible for them. There may be times, and there probably will be, when you feel like giving up, when it all feels like too much, when it seems like nothing is changing at all. But please, please don't lose hope. The universe, that vast and wise intelligence, is always working diligently behind the scenes, orchestrating things in ways we often can't see or comprehend in the moment. Your soulmate is not truly gone from your life. They are not completely unreachable, even if it feels that way sometimes. They are simply on a personal journey, a journey back to themselves, back to their own heart. And your love, whether you realize it or not, is like a gentle light, guiding them step by step along that path. Don't try to rush this delicate process. Don't attempt to force answers out of them or push them to open up before they feel genuinely ready. Doing so will likely only make them feel more afraid, more inclined to retreat. What they need most profoundly from you is a sense of safety. They need a space where they know, without a shadow of a doubt, that they are loved exactly as they are, imperfections and all. And you, with your compassionate heart, can give them that precious gift. Not because you have all the answers to life's mysteries, but because you love with a heart that truly understands what it means to be patient, to be kind. You may not know exactly how long this part of the journey will take, and that's perfectly okay. Time, in the grand scheme of things, is not the most important part of this spiritual journey. What truly matters is that you're present for them in the ways you can be, and present for yourself. It matters that you're staying true to your own heart, listening to its wisdom. And it matters immensely that you're growing, too, through all of this. Because your journey, your healing, your growth matters just as much as theirs. In fact, the more you grow in your own self-awareness and healing, the more powerful and effective your love becomes for everyone around you. Remember, this whole experience isn't about you trying to change them into who you think they should be. It's much more about you being a clear, loving mirror for them. When they see you loving them with consistent kindness and unwavering patience, even when they're struggling, they start to believe, perhaps just a little at first, that maybe, just maybe, they too deserve that kind of gentle, accepting love. And that tiny seed of belief is what can start to change everything for them from the inside out. Your angels, your unseen helpers, want you to know with absolute certainty that you're not alone in this. Not for a single moment. They are with you always, guiding you softly, supporting you with their strength, and giving you courage when you feel yours is wavering. Even when it feels like you're carrying the weight of this connection all by yourself, please know that you are being held, too. You are being supported and loved. The love you're so generously giving outwards is being returned to you in many spiritual ways, perhaps in subtle flows of energy or in unexpected moments of peace that seem to come out of nowhere. Your soulmate's pain may indeed be deep. It might have old roots, but your love, your capacity for compassion, goes even deeper. And that profound love is lighting a path for them, a way forward. Even if they don't quite see it or acknowledge it yet, please trust that every single act of love, every quiet prayer you offer, every time you simply hold space for them without demanding that they change or be different, it all matters immensely. It's like planting tiny seeds of hope and healing in the garden of their heart. There will surely come a time when they are ready, a time when they feel safe enough within themselves to let their protective walls down little by little. A time when they stop running from their own emotions and find the courage to start facing them, to understand them. And when that time finally arrives, they will remember. They will remember who stood patiently by their side through the difficult times. They will remember the love that never gave up on them, even when they might have given up on themselves. They will remember the love that saw through all the pain, all the fear, and still chose to stay. That incredible, resilient love is you. You're not just a passive part of their healing journey. You are an active, vital part of their awakening. You're helping them rediscover what it truly means to be loved unconditionally for who they authentically are. And that, my dear friend, is one of the most powerful and sacred things anyone can ever do for another soul. So please, keep going. Keep loving from your heart. Keep trusting in the process, even if it's incredibly hard sometimes, even if it feels very one-sided right now. Because your heart was truly made for this depth of connection. Your soul, in its wisdom, chose this journey for the growth it offers. And you're so much stronger, so much more resilient than you often think. Your soulmate is not lost to you. They're on their way, finding their path. And your love, your steady, patient love, is gently leading them home. Take a deep, calming breath right now. Let everything else just fall away for a moment. Just breathe in and breathe out. Right now, in this very instant, the angels want you to pause and truly feel something very real, very present. The incredible love that is flowing through you like a gentle river. It's a powerful force, and it's not just meant to be given to someone else. It's not just meant for your soulmate, as important as they are to you. This beautiful, healing love is also for you. Yes, you. This love is sacred, it's precious, and it always starts right there within your own heart. There's something truly beautiful and transformative happening here in this quiet space. Even if you can't fully see the whole picture yet, you're being gently asked to slow down a bit, to turn your loving attention inward. Life might feel a little confusing or heavy at times. You may be feeling a sense of distance from the person your heart feels so deeply tied to. But the truth is, this space, this pause, this seeming quietness is not empty at all. It's actually filled with profound meaning and purpose. It's an essential part of your journey and theirs. It's a part that's kindly asking you to love yourself with the same intensity and devotion as you've loved others. Maybe, for a while, even a little bit more. You are not here on this earth to carry the full weight of your soulmate's pain. That is their burden to understand and work through with your support, but not your ownership. You're not here to fix them or to try and make everything instantly okay for them. That's not your job, nor is it truly possible. What you're being called to do now is something perhaps even deeper, more personal. You're being called to love yourself fully, completely, and without reservation. To trust the divine timing of everything, even when it doesn't make sense to your logical mind. And to gently heal the old wounds that might still be lingering inside of you. Your healing, your well-being, matters just as much as theirs does. In fact, right now, it might even be your primary focus. The space that you perceive between you and your soulmate might feel like an uncomfortable silence, like a vast distance, or like a cloud of uncertainty. And yes, it can certainly feel lonely at times. It can even be painful. But please try to understand that this space is not a punishment, not a sign of failure. This space is sacred. It's a holy ground where transformation is actively happening within both of you, even if you're apart. It's where your soul is learning invaluable lessons, growing stronger, and preparing for what's next. Love, real and true love, doesn't just disappear in silence. It doesn't stop existing simply because someone pulls away for a while. It continues. It finds ways to move in unseen currents. It has the capacity to stretch and to deepen, like roots growing stronger underground. It waits with incredible patience. Sometimes love really does need time, and it needs space, and it needs a whole lot of trust from everyone involved. You're learning now, through this very experience, how to love without clinging too tightly. You're learning how to give love freely while also giving the other person their freedom, their autonomy. That's not a sign of weakness at all. That's immense strength. That's emotional maturity. That's a reflection of divine, unconditional love. Your soulmate's journey through life may look very different from yours. It might look messy from the outside or confusing to you. They may seem far away from you emotionally, or perhaps even physically or spiritually at this time. But that doesn't automatically mean they don't love you. That doesn't mean your connection has faded or disappeared. They're simply walking their own unique path, just as you are walking yours. Their silence, their distance, isn't a reflection of your worth as a person. It isn't proof that you're not enough or not lovable. It's most likely just a part of their own internal healing process, something they need to navigate in their own way. So instead of spending too much energy worrying about what they might be thinking or feeling, try to gently bring your focus back to you. Concentrate on the healing that's waiting to happen in your own heart, because your heart needs and deserves attention. 2. Your heart has been so strong, so brave for such a long time. It truly deserves peace. It absolutely deserves to be filled with love. This period of time is not about anxiously waiting for someone else to change. It's not about trying to prove anything to anyone or chasing after answers that may not be ready to reveal themselves. More than anything, it's about trusting that everything in your life and in theirs is unfolding exactly as it should, according to a larger, wiser plan. Trusting that you are being held and supported by something greater than yourself, by the universe, by the divine, by the ever-present angels who are always faithfully by your side. It's perfectly okay to miss them. It's perfectly okay to hope for a joyful reunion one day. But please, don't forget to hold yourself close and be kind to yourself in the meantime. Don't forget to pour all that wonderful, abundant love you've been giving outwards back into your own soul. Let yourself rest when you need to. Let yourself grow at your own pace. Let yourself feel joy and happiness, even while things in this specific area feel uncertain. Because this is not wasted time. This is sacred time. It's time for your healing, time for your growth, time for becoming the version of yourself that feels whole and complete, even when some things in life are unclear. The version of you that trusts deeply, without needing constant reassurance from outside sources. The version of you that knows, deep in your bones, that true love isn't about fixing someone else. It's about allowing them space, offering consistent kindness, and standing strong and radiant in your own beautiful light. And when your soulmate is truly ready, when they have faced their own inner fears and have managed to soften their own pain, they will return to you, or the connection will re-emerge in a new way. Not as someone who needs saving by you, but as someone who is finally ready to love fully, to love freely, to love without those old walls. But right now, this very moment, it's not primarily about them. It's about you. It's about turning your incredible capacity for love inward toward yourself. It's about asking yourself with genuine curiosity and compassion, what do I truly need right now? What parts of me are still hurting or feeling neglected? What can I do to heal and nurture myself while we are in this period of space? The angels, your loving guides, want you to understand something very, very important. Your soulmate is indeed reaching out in their own unique, subtle way. You might not hear in spoken words, but their soul is calling out, seeking connection. You can often feel it in the quiet moments of your day, perhaps in that gentle ache that comes and goes in your heart. You are connected in ways that words may never fully be able to describe or explain. And that sacred connection is not broken. It's simply evolving, changing, and growing, just like you are. Amen.